Alright, welcome back to IXION. And I log into Mission Impossible. Administrator, it has emerged that the concerning results of our earlier colonization tests have been leaked, leading many in the crew to believe we are just delaying the hour humanity ends. Whoever released this information bears responsibility for the rise in Death Earth sickness that has followed. Oh, great. -1 permanent. Let's take a look at. Alright, so everything's still happy, everything's still optimal. Which must mean this is done. Transmissions from P42 colonists. We have finished our colonization tests on Crook P42. Colonization success rates of planets like P42 are estimated to be 25.12. Please authorize extraction preparations. Alright, let's get our colonists back. Once we get our colonists back, we'll head over to the industrial zone wreckage and then to the command center. Hopefully. We're going to see if we can't survive and do everything in the zone.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Alright, ready for extraction. Colonists have prepared for extractions. They are awaiting cargo ship retrieval. Alright, I'll pause the game. Let's see. This is not good. The storm has overtaken us. Return, return, return. Cargo ship. Ship. Turn. Maybe I should have set this up beforehand. High priority. People, that's all that's out there anyways. Looks like we got everybody. You go to here. Actually, let's explore the industrial zone. Oh, I thought I did that already. While you're doing that, we're going to move to you. There we go. There's our ship moving.
Caution. Entering stellar storm. An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
It's caused damage to the station. What damage has it caused? I don't know yet. Let's get over here. 7 crew members died. July Psycho in an accident. Great.
Caution. Entering debris field. A science ship team has completed a task.
Alright, ready for extraction. In data, leave the wreckage. Alright, so now we just need to get that science. So if we take you out and put a science ship in, we're going to hold off on that science. Hopefully this storm will pass us once we do this event over here. Right, we're in a storm. Hull integrity isn't too good, but it's okay.
Caution. Entering debris field.
Right, recover the coordinates of the exoplanet Remus. The team on the orbital will search for any data that may contain the coordinates that an exoplanet Remus, Tiqqun, should be kept in proximity to the supply power. And with that, let's go see what... Oh gosh, we are in a storm. Hull integrity is not doing good. Plus 64 each round. But we are going up. That is good. Right, looking back out here.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
That we may be able to come over here and get all this junk. We don't need all of it though, but we will get the science stuff. Let's try and launch a probe. We'll try it. It's like a pretty close one. No active probe launcher. We have enough people to launch it. 20, yes. So that looks like another ship, perhaps. Probe instantly destroyed. Alright, let's get back. Speed this thing up. Oh, no, there it goes.
A probe has been lost due to space weather. A science ship team has completed a task.
Alright. Transmission from the Oppenheimer's team. Administrator, Thermos coordinates aren't here. As you know, folk, coordinates are incredibly complex algorithms that require advanced technology for their storage and application. We did identify a storage area within the command center for such equipment, perhaps included that stolen from the Proganis should have been held. It has been ripped away, shown by cutting lasers and taken. There is some small hope. A single damaged circular terminal was found. Power supply from the Tiqqun has allowed us to access it. It appears that the El Alente's final moments, while they attempted to address the colossal damage done to the ship, the crew were able to identify and record a self-similar signature of their attacker as it withdrew. Perhaps they hoped to later mount some sort of pursuit to recover the stolen coordinates of Remus. We are now in possession of that signature. It belongs to ourselves, a ship of the Black Market Society. This is where our hope fades. The few officers' logs we have found that detail the attack are terrifying. It seems highly likely that the coordinates of the Remus are now on board the Prisna. Having processed the data we have found within the center, and thanks to the old recordings of now inactive stress signals, we have been able to locate other parts of the intervention. We have drifted across the system. Ooh, but now we got a choice. Should we investigate further into the Pernix attack, or determine the Elementi's previous intentions? Let's go ahead and investigate further into the Pernix attack. Keep in close proximity. Let's speed it up.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
What else we got? We got a new factory. We got a water treatment center. Uses 50 water per cycle to fill all water needs in the sector. That would be good for this one right here. Yes, it would. Put some other stuff up in here. But our food is still way good. 160.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Oh, we're done. Alright, as the Electromagnetic paused in the crew system, it was surprised and attacked by the personnel. Reports indicate colossal casualties. The UN crew was able to find a flaw in the panel's defense system and managed to mount a boarding assault. Personnel reported about firing its main weapon before fleeing the system. The last survivors of the attack could not even enter cryogenic pods, either died from the cold or slowly asphyxiated in the days that followed. Alright then, let's determine the Etamentarian's previous mission objective. The team will review mission reports to learn more about its objectives. They can be kept in close proximity to supply power. So, staying in close proximity. Sector 4 could definitely use some love. What about these? Oh, I never researched yet. Algae farm. Let's research that. It's supposed to use less water. I don't know. We're researching everything we can.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Oh gosh. Everybody's still
A
happy.
science ship team has completed a task.
Alright. By powering the command center, the Oppenheimer's team was able to extract and analyze core mission data. The Elementi was a UN ship initially launched to find other exoplanets. Early data logs from their voyage indicate a glaring lack of preparation to accomplish such a task. In the absence of a habitable exoplanet, they seem to have concentrated on the search for what the UN has designated as enemies of humanity, DOLOS and Ashantantes. By boarding the Pentecost, the Elementi was able to locate Remus. Right? And I guess we'll leave the rooms of the command center. The crew will gather their equipment and leave the rooms of the command center. What? 2 members crewed? 2 crew members died during the last incident. Awesome. So if we send our guy there, I don't really need to probe out everything because I got so many supplies, it's crazy. I do need that research though. Let's go back in here, let's swap out some of these for some research vehicles. Research.
Administrator, we have found the Piranesi signature stored in the Etamanenki's destroyed command center. It is a ship unlike any other in our records, a formidable opponent, now in possession of the Remus coordinates. The eventual failure of the Tycoon's hull is inevitable. We have no other choice but to confront the Piranesi. Before we leave the system, we must find a way to develop an effective countermeasure strategy.
Uh-oh, Sector 1 has a fire. Great. Let me go ahead and make a new mess hall. Go ahead and make that high priority. I'm gonna put the fire station where the old mess hall was.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Is this why everybody keeps dying? Alright, well, I can't even get my thing to create anything. The fire department should be going round and round. But let me get this under control. We'll be right back. Alright, with that last event, it unlocked the perilous. I got a pop up on my screen. Y'all can't see. Alright, a rogue spaceship belonging to the Black Market Society. Hacking, threat analysis. So, we're going to research that bad boy right now. Get that thing going. Everything's still burning down in my Sector 1. He's finally coming over to build the road. We're just having a bad time here. There we go. And now we can get some iron and stuff, get that fire station up, and hopefully it doesn't burn down at the same time. Man, this sector is roasted. I also did move my ship over here.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Send our scout ship over here. Send a scout ship over here. Start sending them out everywhere.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Oh, Administrator. The deplorable state of the hull has activated the emergency diesel system to avoid total disintegration of the station. During Exception Tiqqun has integrated this system into the station's core design in case hull breach. It is a single-use prototype. And expanding metallic foam has been injected into the double hull of the station. It will hold back to disintegration for a short time. The hull must be repaired as a matter of urgency before further dissipates. Oh gosh, I didn't even realize my hull was that low. Gosh. Alright, okay. Let's see what's going on here. Let's get some more airlocks here. Let's put an airlock here. Maybe that'll be enough to help. Actually, let's disintegrate. Let's get rid of this. Dismantle building. Yes. Dismantle that. Yes. Dismantle this. Yes. Now let's build another airlock. Here. And here. High priority. High priority. Let's put some rows across. Question is, am I going to have enough people? Why is my hull going down so fast? Working hours normal.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Working hours normal. Working hours normal. Working hours normal. Working hours normal. Well, I understand. It must be in one I don't have a whatchamacallit, a DLS center in. Alright, so I'm looking at the hull. The fire
An accident has
was a big
occurred in
one.
the Tiqqun.
Negative 220 from damaged buildings. So I'm glad I got that fire station in. Now we just gotta repair all this stuff. There we go. We got another hull fixer here. There we go, another hull fixer. Alright, so section 3 has policies set to increase, but I can't put any policies up in here. There's no way I can get a DLS center up in here. No way.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Unless I get rid of these two, which we can do that. We can put the food here. Alright, Administrator, group of recently awakened survivors from the Elemental crew are receiving a cold welcome from the Tiqqun crew. These from the programmers have not forgotten how the UN forces killed many of their crewmates. We can send the crew members from the Entity for psychiatric treatment to ensure their accuracy. An employee showing signs of animosity towards another employee will be sent to a care center for fostering hinder. A little rivalry never hurt anyone. Alright, so we don't want them to feel, we want them to feel welcome. So, we'll do that one. We need to get this food out of here. Our whole integrity is back up. Let's get out here. And let's go to our first. Let's see if there's any more. Ooh, there is something right here. Send a probe there. Event available. Summary of intelligence on Group P43 scans. Our probe had discovered an unusual electromagnetic signal transmitting from beneath the surface of P43. The signal shows many similarities with the one our team identified on the Rosary Comet in the Immortan system. Transmission from the Focus team. This is the Bulwark crew. We have landed on P43. Electromagnetic signal seems to be transmitting from below the planet's surface. We only have a limited amount of time to investigate before our suits and the focus hall completely compromised by P43's corrosive atmosphere. Mercer recommends the use of a demolition charge to accelerate excavation process. Huh. I don't know. Alright, since we don't have much time, let's go ahead and use explosive to quickly clear a path. Let that go. Let's go back into our ship. Our hull is doing good. So let's go ahead and take out Sector 1. Let's turn this off. And we're still balance per cycle plus 46. So we're still good there. Damaged buildings. So how's Sector 1 looking? Okay, so he is repairing the buildings. Fire station man got him going. Let's go ahead and shoot another. Got a probe going right there. Sure, we can find some more stuff to probe out. Is there another storm coming? Doesn't look like it. Nice.
A science ship team has completed a task.
The explosion, which was larger than expected, revealed a huge system of subterranean tunnels. Despite the rubble and the instability of the area, the Focus team identified a passageway leading to the anomaly. The journey downward was without incident. The anomaly is in a large cave full of strange geological forms. Centric circles are present on the walls, reaching from floor to ceiling, and form many layers of different sediment crystals formations. Have grown everywhere. What is most astonishing, however, is the anomaly itself, a huge gray sphere, about 4 meters in diameter, floating in the center of the room. Alright, what are we going to do next? Alright, let's examine the sphere. Policy team collect and analyze various samples from the sphere. While that's going, let's launch another probe. We're looking for more science stuff. There was something right there. Alright, probes away. Hole's looking good. Plus 80 per cycle. So, room 3. 8. So, room 3, we should be able to get rid of room 3. We turn this one off. Should still be in the positive, right? Plus 42 per cycle, yes. Awesome.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Alright.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Alright, the sphere repels anyone or anything that gets too close to it, as if it were a magnet repelling another. According to our readings, the sphere is composed of multiple layers. A thin gaseous layer covers a surface, a seemingly sedimentary layer beneath. Within that, the core generates a strange electromagnetic field that periodically degasses the surface. We have also detected the presence of particles characteristic of self-similar space. Behavior reports indicate that Vassal is developing a strange fascination with the sphere. Uh-oh. Alright, what's next? Let's go ahead and analyze the crystal formation. Let's get us another probe going out. Got another something there. We got lots of little planets to go check out. You go to that planet. You with that planet. And you're going to that planet once that probe gets there. And we just want to do the planets first before we hit up this other ship. Destroyed docking bay, destroyed habitation sector. Oh.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Alright, and this
A
reveals that
science ship has arrived at its destination.
these crystals were formed relatively recently. Their growth accelerated by the sphere. The formation also contains elements we thought absent on P43. Sensors indicate that the team's suits and the Fauci's hull will soon be compromised by the planet's atmosphere. Reputations should be initiated with urgency. Uh-oh. Alright, fine, we're leaving. Oh no. As we prepared to leave the cave, Vessel leaped onto the sphere. Unlike our previous attempts, they were not repelled. They were sucked in. Everything has been recorded in the report. We leave this barren and cursed rock. Vassal Safai, what are you doing, my friend? Alright, well that's collecting. Let's go to this next closest one.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
We need to increase our battery stuff too. Let's go do charging speed. Don't really care. Tier 2, we can do that.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Alright, let's
A
hit up
science
this.
ship has arrived at its destination.
Oh gosh, look at all this. Alright, so it's one of these. Where were we? This one right here. Summary of intelligence on Crook P37 scans. Reading from P37 are unusual. The planet has a high level of radioactivity, and its diameter and position in the Crook system seem to contradict theoretical models. Topographical analysis of its surface revealed the presence of a huge crater. Transmission from the Oxford team. We have landed on P37. In the crater we have named Desolation. The ground here seems to be made of a glass-like substance, possibly sitting in the crater's rim is razor sharp. Dark formations within the crater resemble waves. Frozen in time. We think we can pull some interesting data from sediment analysis, or we can try to discover what impacted here. Alright, so let's go ahead and analyze impact area. Have that thing go. Come over here, I want to get my iron going again. Iron, 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 iron. Good, we got the iron going. Make sure we got...
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Everybody happy?
A
Yes.
science ship team has completed a task.
Awesome. What do we got? Analysis of the crater's center has revealed the presence of gluons and high levels of radiation. Elementary particle samples match those our teams found on parts of the Eloquente wreckage. Additionally, our sensors have detected an object 20 meters or so below the surface. It is emitting unusual, unintelligible signals on several different frequencies. Alright, let's go ahead and excavate the object manually. Let's get that thing out of here. Wait for that. Let's go grab some science. Oh. We need to research some more junk. What are we going to research? High pressure cutters.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Okay, we do high pressure cutters.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Task, what you got for us?
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
And requests. Transmission from science ship name team. We've managed to extract the object we have named Freeman. It is a badly damaged artificial and cylindrical construct made of an unknown alloy. Measures about 10 meters in diameter and 3 meters in length. Possesses a gluons and propulsion system and bears the letters BMS on its case, the acronyms of the Black Market Society. The object contained a nuclear charge that we carefully deactivated. We have transmitted mission data back to the Tiqqun. New event: the Perilous main weapon. Alright, let's establish infrastructure to support advanced analysis. Let's see, there's no iron there? Let's go see what's going on while we got no iron here. That's why we got no iron. Our stockpile, we deleted it. Let's go ahead and make us another small one. As soon as that thing is gone, make us another iron stockpile here, so we keep preparing the hull before it goes down.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
There you go, it's gone. This is going to be the iron. This can be evacuated of everything and turned off. No homeless people in here yet. 1279. 112 0. So all these people go away. Oh, here we go. Administrator, for their analysis of the Freeman object found on crew P-37 has been completed. Freeman was used to guide a massive gluten beam fired from the pinstripe. It's clear that using a weapon of this magnitude greatly damaged the personnel, and the other structures attempting to use this type of weapon would be instantly destroyed upon its firing. Our team has come to the conclusion that the personnel must be recovering somewhere after such a burst of power. Turn 30 data. Let's go and learn some more stuff. How about probe launcher? Speed is increased. Sounds good. Let's see what else can we do. Drone bay. Increase maximum drones by 1. Yes. Make them drones worth it. We needed this to take one of them. Go back to recycling. We wanted to dismantle that building, not just turn it off.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Tier 2. So this is, what sector is this? 3? Oh. Science team completed a task. That'd be this one. P-37 was, until very recently, a gas plant. Nuclear reaction of immense magnitude dispersed the planet's gas and vertified its formerly liquid core. This eventually caused P-37 to deviate from its natural orbit. There is no evidence that this was triggered by a collision with an asteroid or other celestial body. All theories suggest it was caused by an external intervention. Alright, let's leave that planet. Ooh, that storm is leaving. Let's collect the science. What's I doing here? Sector 3, we need to get building up that.
An accident has occurred in the
Five
Tiqqun.
cycles. So sector 3, we're at 4, so we just need put this here, the road. We can put a road right there. Let that be built. Okay, so that one's collecting. Let's go over here to this planet. Summary of intelligence. Quick P-41 scans. Group 44 is a Turlic planet with a small quantity of water present as ice. There are many large black turric formations across its surface. The atmosphere of P-41 is heavy with cloud cover. The storms enveloped the planet, scouring it with solid aluminum rain. And it has noticed a formation of particular interest. A transmission from the Oppenheimer's team. This is the Oppenheimer's team. We have landed near Site 0. Should be protected from the aluminum rain here. We have located formation of unknown origin. We're commencing exploration of the site. Alright, investigate the formation then. You there, go back, get you some more crew. You. And then what were we doing over here? I don't even remember. Let's go back in here, let's start researching some more science. Drone bay, what you got? Increase maximum drones by 2. Love it. Drones move 10% faster. Love it. Stone 3. Need 5 point.
A science ship team has completed a task. A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Get that built up.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Team reports that the telluric formation is circular in shape and has steep sides. They have begun mapping the numerous tunnels that lead inside it. Initial reports suggest that these were not created by natural phenomenon, but dug intentionally. Continued behavioral analysis of the team is registering breaches of DOLOS safety protocol, as well as metaphysical and physiological aberrations. One crew member appears to have removed their protective helmet, convinced that the air in the tunnels was breathable, accounting for P-41's atmosphere. The remaining lifespan is estimated to be 37 minutes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what are we gonna do? Alright, so let's continue exploration of the formation, implementing strict physiological monitoring. We're gonna let him monitor and explore this place. We got some science, so let's spend some science. Battery tier 1. Charging speed, let's go ahead and do that. Right. My iron is getting back up there. So let's change these back over to chips. Go.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Pretty soon I'm not going to be able to process any iron anymore. Or process any waste. How much time you got left? 2, 1.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Right. Thanks to the intensive psychological and medical follow-up, the Oppenheimer team was able to conclude the study solid aluminum particles carried by the winds of P-41 created the network of tunnels. The erosive process has transformed the topography of the planet. When the particles collide with each other inside the tunnels, their reverberation generates a low-frequency vibration. When this passes through the inner ear, it alters the human neural activity. So, what is this? Override security protocols for the Oppenheimer team. Commence DDoS attack, flooding Eden Balance network. The Oppenheimer team will be able to act without constant, independent, or DOLOS protocol. Nah, let's leave the planet.
The electromagnetite has passed through the CRUC system, and the Tiqqun is still online. Congratulations, Administrator.
Oh, congratulations to you. Let's get over to this other planet. Figure out what's going on over there. Alright, Kruk P-51. Looks like this is our last planet for this area. Well, this is an easy one. Kruk P-51 scanned reports. Our probe has registered some interesting environmental data on P-51. Primary analysis revealed conditions similar to those found on terrestrial seabed. These conditions may prove conducive in the existence of life. Transmission from the Authorised team. This is the crew of the Vulture P-51 atmosphere. Has an extremely high gas concentration. We are navigating through an almost semi-liquid environment. This pressure is putting the resistance of our suits to the test. Having reached the core, we are prepared to sort out towards what appears to be a collection of geysers. Area that provided the environmental data. So let's set up advanced analysis infrastructure. There we go. Now we got some iron. We'll get that iron out there. And then we're trying to get 6 sectors. Let's go to sector 1. Let's put another battery. Two. Another battery. Vector 3 is good. Vector 4. Another battery. Sector 5, we need another battery.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Sector 6 is add another battery. Go. Hull integrity is good. We're at plus 20 per cycle. Policies. Working hours. How many people we got here? That would put us back down a little bit. I plan to go on. We got 1.2 cycles. Let's see if we can't get some workers over here. Get 10. Section 2 to 6.
A science ship team has completed a task.
We have discovered unusual bacteriological formations in the geyser P51. Bacteria are not only capable of arranging amino acids, but utilizing geyser emissions as binding agents. They restructure mineral deposits and carve out basins around the geysers. Further groups of bacteria were found within these basins. We have named the bacteria Mealers and would like to carry out further behavioral analysis. I don't know. I guess we can do that. Let's conduct further tests on the mere bacteria. This could be good, this could be bad. Alright, so 5 cycles, 5.1, 6, 4.2, 5.3. So sector battery, that's 4. Need another battery. Should give us the 5 cycles we need for every zone, or whatever this prepared for the Pyrenees is. Get some more science going. Drone bay. Search and...
A science ship team has completed a task.
Increase drones by 2. Drones move 20% faster. Awesome. Majority of the mere bacteria lives inside a geyser 2. Smaller groups do exist externally that appear to have been excluded. Samples from within the geyser revealed on organized society that is not only able to propagate other types of bacteria, but also use what can only be described as tools exchanged via muscular transfer. They arise out of bacterial language and the help of a PA sent a message to the colony through appropriate stimuli. They responded. The colony has proposed to follow us on an expedition to the Tiqqun. This will be a monumental undertaking, as a single human cycle corresponds to several hundred of theirs. We have determined that the best way of transporting the bacteria will be to settle a small colony within the respiratory tract of one of the crew. Perhaps an extreme method, but we provide the best way of transporting bacteria would be to settle a small colony within the respiratory tract of one of the crew. Perhaps an extreme method, but it would provide the ideal conditions for bacteria, intelligent and aware species. This will surely open the way for new perspectives. That sounds dangerous. Alright, let's authorize transportation of the mere bacteria and one of our people. I don't think this is going to turn out good, but let's do it. While that's going, let's move this guy closer. More science has been unlocked.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Alright, let's go ahead and research algae farm. And let's go see what happened over here.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Man. Final report of the false site. This is Simon, Quag, Watson, Restorer, and Tay are dead. The fossa has been critically damaged. I'm engaging emergency cryogenics protocol now. If you're hearing this, please send help immediately. End of communication. Ship destroyed. That sucks. 4 crew members killed. I obtained 20 science though. We'll stick with it. We got 1 cryopod ready for extraction. There it goes. I wonder if it's going to kill my whole ship if I bring this on. Alright, the pod is coming back. We have received the pod.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Should get the pod over here and we should defrost
An
it.
accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
It is. Where is it? Oh, why are these people hungry? Nobody should be hungry. Well, I don't know where the side spot is. Maybe it already got defrosted. Turn that off just to make sure. Alright, well that's it for now. Come on back. We'll explore the
Administrator,
ship.
a new request awaits your attention.
See what this new request is. Administrator, we have received the cryopod of Simon David. They were exposed to serious bacterial contamination during their mission on Route P51. Security protocols recommend removal of such a cryopod to avoid an epidemic. What are we going to do? Let's conduct a careful study of Simon David.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Access to food. Alright, where's our food? Oh, all our food is locked up. Let's unlock this food. Turn that off. Let's open up some more ice. That can be turned off. Wow, we finally went through some ice. There we go. But it should be good now. So we got plenty of ice. We need to switch these out to algae farms eventually. Food, algae farms. Here we go. Section 3 should be good next. Alright, so that's it for now. Come on back. Hopefully the study will get done soon enough. So we see what happened with David's body. So we can turn that back on. So, y'all take care.